Investing in stocks and shares is just one of the ways that I try to put my money to work. In this video, I will show you how I opened a new Trading212 account. I'll do a quick overview of the application, and then I will show you some of the stocks that I bought and the reasons why I chose them. Coming right up, don't go anywhere. First up, if you are new here, I'm David from prettypenny.club. I make videos on passive income, investing and making your money work harder for you. Hit subscribe if that sounds interesting to you. Okay, so this time I wanted to make a different kind of video, one where I could show you the kinds of things that I am buying with my money that I've saved, the kind of stocks and shares that I would be interested in. I didn't think it was necessarily appropriate to be divulging every financial detail about my life with the wider world. Certainly not while my channel is still growing. But what I wanted to do was set up a fresh account, put some money into some stocks and shares that I could show you and share with you, and going forward, hopefully together we can see this grow. So I chose the platform Trading212 to put these new stocks and shares on, and we'll go through that in just a second. Trading212 have a fantastic offer where you can sign up through a special link and you will get a free stock up to the value of £100. It's dead simple. There's no minimum deposit. There is no minimum amount you have to spend on shares. Just make a deposit, buy a single share, and you will get a share free of charge up to the value of £100. If you're interested in that, please use my link below and we can share the benefits together. And of course, before we go any further, none of this is financial advice. This is just for information and education only. Please do your own research if you're going to invest in anything, and remember that investments can go up or down. Downloading the app was a breeze from the Android Play Store. I was able to sign up just with a few details, name, email address, that kind of thing. You will be required to verify your identification. That's for money laundering laws, and anybody who expects to be able to open these kind of accounts would expect that. So it came as no surprise to me. But just make sure you have your ID handy, ready, because it does take maybe a day to get verified. So the sooner you do that, the sooner you can get to buying some stocks and shares and investing your money. Trading212 is a great platform for getting started in investing because there are no associated charges. There's zero commission and zero fees. This is very beneficial because with traditional stockbrokers you might have had to pay maybe £10 or up to £20 per trade. So it was a very high barrier to entry for low value investors, people who just want to get started and dip their toes in the water with small amounts of money. You would have had your capital eaten into quite heavily because those fees would have been a large percentage of the amount of money you had to invest. No longer with these platforms. They offer zero commission and zero fees. It's a great way to get started. Trading212 also offer a CFD, which is essentially a contract for difference. Now, this is a derivative product. It allows you to speculate on financial markets and stocks and shares without actually having to take ownership of anything. It is akin to gambling. It's not something I'm interested in. It's not something I'll be covering in this video. And Trading212 ISA is their third product, which essentially allows you to wrap your stocks and shares in an ISA and get the benefits of tax-free savings from there. Again, it's not something I'll be going into, but it is there if you want to find out more information. So when you first log into the app, you're taken to your watch list. But before we get into that, let me just click this little pie chart here. And that will take me to my portfolio so you can see how much you have invested and what your portfolio is now worth. Scrolling down, you can see the kinds of stocks that I am invested in. So I've picked Aviva, Ford Motors is a free one I got, Lloyds Banking Group, Luckin Coffee and Persimmon. Further on down you can see that as a nice graphic as to how your portfolio is made up. It's a nice easy way to see which stocks you prefer and which ones carry the most weight. You can click into each stock. You can see some charts for it, and they range from 1 day right up to its entire life. And from here there's a nice easy way to buy or sell your shares. And if we do want to buy more shares, there is a very convenient slide bar that lets you see quickly how many shares you can get for your money. You can also set up regular payments. If you want to buy shares on a regular basis, you can set up some scheduling. And on the right hand side you can also state the number of shares you want, and it will tell you how much that's going to cost. So if we come back to the stock page and you scroll down, you can see the history and the instrument details, and all that really is just more information about your stock. Its code, where it's listed, that kind of thing. Next up is the search icon. This is where you can go in to search for new stocks or ETFs, or let's search for Tesla for example, and from there we can move in to see the information on Tesla. You can use the little plus in the bottom right hand corner to add it to your watch list or get more information on that stock, and I'll leave you to explore that. And finally, the menu bar in the bottom right hand corner. This takes you to a nice overview of the application. There's a lot of useful information in here, including the videos. So if I just click into videos here, you can see that there's actually some introduction videos on how to get started with investing, the kind of stocks you might want, and how to read technical analysis charts. This is a lot of good information if you're serious about investing in the stock markets. So all the stocks I bought for this first batch are all dividend paying stocks, which basically means that every quarter, every 6 months, every year, if you own shares in that company, you're going to get paid a percentage of the value of your share. For example, if you had a share that was £100 and the dividend payment was 5%, you would get £5 for every share that you held. Now that's going to be useful going forward because I will use those dividends to buy more stocks. It may not be the same stocks, it may be the same stocks depending on how they're doing, but all the stocks that I want to invest in are dividend paying stocks. In actual fact, there is an exception to that. Luckin Coffee is not currently paying any dividends, but I bought that stock after it tanked a couple of days ago. Basically, Luckin Coffee is a brand of coffee that's doing really well in Asia, but a report came out a day or two ago that really panned it. It actually accused more or less Luckin Coffee of committing fraud, and this caused the share price to go down. And all this was against the backdrop of very positive investor sentiment for this brand. So I decided to buy a few speculative shares, and hopefully that will go all right. I have it in mind very much for its growth. I'm not really sure how long I'll hold on to it. If it does pick up in the next few days, I might sell it. If nothing really happens, I might sell it. To be honest, it's a bit of a punt. I really didn't think it could go much lower than what it has done in the past day or two. So for me, there was only really an upside. We'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting to see. That's really all for this video. I just wanted to give you a quick look at the Trading212 platform, the kind of stocks that I'm buying in a bid to share some of my ideas and the beginnings of a small stock portfolio on the platform with you guys. And if you have any questions, anything you'd like to add, if you have any comments on the stocks I've picked, maybe you're picking some stocks as well, I'd love to hear about it. Leave a comment below, leave a like on this video, and don't forget, if you use my link below, you can get a free stock valued up to £100 if you open an account with Trading212. I look forward to doing more of this kind of video in the future. If you're interested in stocks and shares and investing, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.